shameful, yet so common in this country that the more we talk about it and act on it, the more perhaps we'll be able to hopefully make things better. It is shocking, sexist, and absolutely unprofessional on part of this man on your screen. He is Mansoor Ali Khan. He's an actor in the Tamil film industry. He recently acted in a movie called Leo. The film stars actor Trisha, but the two have not shared screen space. Mansoor Ali spoke at a press conference, and among the things he talked about, here's what he said on not working with Trisha on the film.
எனக்கும் ரொம்ப ஆசையாக இருந்துச்சு. ஆஹா, இங்கே சொல்லிடுறேன், த்ரிஷா ஆஹா, த்ரிஷா கூட நடிக்கிறோமா, ஆஹா, நிச்சயமாக பெட்ரூம் சீனாக இருக்கும். தூக்கி கட்டலை குஷ்பு போட்ட மாதிரி, ரோஜா போட்ட மாதிரி போடலாம். ஏன்னா நண்பரே, 150 படத்தில் நம்ம பண்ணாத ரேப்பா, நம்ம பண்ணாத அட்டூலியமா, வில்லனவே போட மாட்டேங்கிறாங்கப்பா. த்ரிஷாவை அப்படியே கையில் கொண்டு போன மாதிரி சிரஞ்சீவி மலையை அனுமார் கொண்டு போன மாதிரி காஷ்மீரில் கொண்டு போய் பார்த்துருப்பீங்கள அந்த ட்ரெய்லரில். அப்படியே அந்த வெள்ளை வெள்ளையே அப்படியே பஞ்சு மாதிரி இருக்கும் இந்த காஷ்மீர். அப்படியே அவங்க பாத தரையில் படாமல் கொண்டு போயிட்டு அப்படியே கொண்டு போயிடுறாங்க, கண்ணிலையும் காட்ட மாட்டேங்கிறேன்.
Now, as disgusting as it sounds, Mansoor Ali has refused to apologize and has gone on to defend his misogyny, saying that he said it on a lighter note. Trisha, meanwhile, has called the statement vile and disrespectful, vowing to never work with him. She also got support from the film's director, Lokesh Kanagaraj, and several others from the industry, condemning Mansoor Ali Khan. Now, this is unfortunately not the first time that insensitive remarks have emerged from the film industry. Actor Darshan said last year that the goddess of luck should be dragged into your bedroom and stripped naked. Director Suraj had said that he prefers to keep the costumes of his heroines short to exude glamour. Tamil actor Radha Ravi said about Nayanthara that, and I quote him, "Anybody can play the role of Sita. You can cast a person whom you respect or someone who sleeps around." Now, this entire incident leads to some very pertinent questions. The persistent problem of misogyny in the South Indian film industry. The audacity of certain men to pass casual sexist remarks. And why, even in 2023, women have to deal with nonsense like this. To talk more on this, on the show tonight, I'm joined by Kasthuri Shankar, actor, Brinda Adige, activist, joins us, and Barkat Rehan, also an activist, joins us. Good evening to all of you ladies. Thank you very much for speaking on Mirror Now. Kasthuri, first coming to you. How appalled are you? How angry does it make you to have colleagues speak like this about women colleagues?
More than anger, it is a feeling of dejection. It's a feeling of exasperation because as actors, as female actors, we have to face misogyny day in and day out. I mean, I understand that misogyny is all pervading. It's in all fields. It's in every sphere where women are interacting with men. But in movies, what makes it worse is that anybody, they don't need to know you. एक picture देखा है तो they decide that they have the right and the knowledge to pass judgment on you. So we live with that every day. And to have someone from our own industry just come up with such incorrigibly gross comments is incredible. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And then he gives another press meet, Mansoor Ali Khan, instead of clarifying it with Trisha, either personally or in public, he gives another press meet where he says, I'm only talking about movies. Everybody knows that it's only acting. No, everybody doesn't know it's only acting. People hold us to task for doing our jobs well. That's what female actors have to face in movies. And then, a lot gets lost in translation. You translated it pretty well and it was pretty gross in English. But let me tell you that it was at least threefold grosser in Tamil, because there was a double innuendo when he says, I put the person on bed, and he talks about Kushbu, Roja, and Trisha. I would have laid them on bed. Literally, that's what it means. I would have laid them on bed.
That's
That's what he
disgusting.
meant in Tamil. So it's
Yeah,
so gross.
that is extremely disgusting. Yeah.
And we are
Yeah.
combating this as a woman, as a lawyer, as a co-actor. I condemn this in the strongest of words, because every step we take forward, there is somebody like this man taking us backward. I mean, how regressive can you
Yeah.
be? I understand that you're a villain. I
And
understand
you
that
know
you
what?
can't say I was looking forward to seeing
Brinda
you
Adige,
toss around a
this is
tree.
not even
But
this is not even a, if we see it, this is not even from the point of view of a woman. It's even from the point of view of a human being. How can you talk so unprofessionally and so
it's
disrespectfully about a
unprofessional.
fellow human being?
My problem is
Yeah.
sexual
Yeah, Brinda
assault
Adige.
is not a joking matter. I just don't understand why
I,
people think it's funny
yeah,
to talk about
I,
sexually assaulting people.
Yeah. Yeah. Brinda Adige, go ahead, please.
I agree. Yes, I agree with you. Any human being talking about another human being in such an obnoxious manner just goes to show that he has no respect for anybody. And over here, the professionalism is absolutely lost, but there is no ethical behavior also. How would you speak? How do you talk about things like this? You have a fan following, and we understand that you are acting out a scene or a character in a movie, and so you're expected to do certain things which are vile, which are bad, which are whatever might be. But when you are out there as an ordinary person and a question is asked to you and you make this kind of a derogatory statement, disrespectful statement, and then says that I did it out of jest. And he also goes out to say that he's already done 150 rape cases. He's trying to say that he's also talking good about Trisha. What is he trying to say? He's trying to say women are objects, and that is all he has seen them as, and he continues to see them as objects of pervert pleasure. And does not want to apologize, continues to sit on a high horse, just goes to show that he is just made out to be somebody as incorrigible and obnoxious as can come. And now that the case has been registered on him, I do hope the police will file a watertight case, because it is time that an example is set, a precedent is set.
Barkat Rehan, what do you make of his statement?
Very disgusting, disgraceful, and this man should be shamed and shunned, because now he has not even apologized. First, he makes a mistake, which everybody has seen the video. Now, secondly, he doesn't even apologize. Even if the case has been registered, since these are big people, you know what happens? The law acts differently for such big people. So at the end of the day, I think as a society, we should understand that such comments, such pervert comments come from both sides. Even women use such statements many a times, but we never talk about them. But still, I have a stand that this man should be punished. He has crossed all his limits. He needs to be taught a lesson so that he doesn't repeat. But now, right now, while seeing his videos and all, I seem to understand that he has the audacity to speak more. So he should be shunned. No movies, not at all. Not only Trisha, nobody should work with him.
You know what's also appalling, Brinda Adige?
Hello,
the
am I
fact
audible?
that this statement and this behavior, yes, Barkha. Brinda, this is so wrong and so objectionable at so many levels. It's unprofessional. You're talking about a woman here. You're also displaying the toxic masculinity that our society so needs to get rid of. The audacity with which certain men come out with their casual sexist remarks and pass them off as jokes. I mean, we've seen them on our WhatsApp family groups, we've seen them with friends in casual conversations, we've seen them with colleagues at the workplace where they just, pass off a sexist, misogynist remark as a casual joke and expect us to not be angry about it and end up calling us not having a humor.
Yes, you're so right. But what they don't understand is this is not humor. This is absolutely bad taste. But more than that, it is disrespectful speech. You do not talk about your colleague. You do not talk about another human being in this manner. When you go and when this man makes those kind of statements, what is he trying to say? That, I am whatever I am. Anybody else called woman is not as superior as I am. And so I can make these jokes because the community has always accepted it. This stereotypical behavior has always been allowed to go on. People will say that, yeah, men make jokes. And if women don't laugh at these jokes, then they are not supposedly broad-minded or somebody who is ready to socialize and listen to all of this in jest. This is what must go to them, that this is no longer any kind of a joke. If we have a law, we have an IPC, we have 354 and 509. It means it is an offense. He also made a statement sometime back saying it is not easy to work with actresses just now, like how it was possible in the past. In the past, there was no space for people to speak up. A couple of years ago, the Me Too campaign started, and all of us thought this is a breath of fresh air, and now people are going to be talking about it, and there could be some change in the film industry. But nothing happened. It just died down after that, because they started blaming, maligning women who came out and spoke up. Why you had to wait for so many years? Why are you talking about it just now? What is it that you're getting out of it? It's just the fact that they want to voice out, to say that they were never at fault. You as a society have allowed for something like this, and you continue to allow this stereotypical patriarchal behavior and say that we must put up with it. No longer will we put up. And I also have to ask a question to all the so-called big stars in the southern film industry, and especially in the Tamil film industry. Why are you not speaking up for your colleague against this kind of behavior? After all, you are role models and you have a fan following. You do not want your fan following to accept that this is okay. If you don't speak up, who else is going to speak up? All your dialogues on movies, in the film, in your character sounds very nice, respectful, be respectful to women. But actually now you're not coming out. Just goes to show that you are not the person you claim to be.
Kasthuri, I want to take this to a wider discussion that comes out of this incident. Yeah.
I just needed...
Kasthuri, I want to also talk about the fact...
Can I say something?
I just wanted to...
Okay, make your point, Barkha. And
something?
Kasthuri, I'll come to you. Barkha, make your point, and then I'm going to come to Kasthuri.
Yeah, okay. Again and again, I've been hearing lots of Me Too. See, we don't bring in Me Too here. Me Too, there were so many false cases. Many women filed fake cases. So please don't open that chapter again. And now here again...
No, but Barkha, why should we not bring in Me Too?
Everybody.
There have been genuine cases of women being...
There have been...
Why should we not repeat that one should respect women? What is the problem with that?
Number of women who filed fake Me Too cases. Why not respect all?
Okay, nobody's contending that. But a larger number of women, Barkha, have put out genuine cases.
Respect is earned.
with the sexual harassment laws. That's the very wrong argument. As somebody who went to law school
Barkha, when
and
you
did well,
say,
I need to
Kasturi,
tell
just
you
a
that that
second.
is the wrong
Barkha, when
approach
you
to
say
take.
respect
Laws
is
are
earned,
there
are you
for
saying
people who are
that
genuinely
Mansoor Ali
affected.
Khan's statement has come because Trisha has... Kasturi, I'll come to you 1 minute. Barkha,
No,
when you
no,
say
no. I
respect
never
is
meant.
earned, are you
I
trying to
never
say
meant that
that
no,
Trisha,
no, no.
that
No,
Trisha has not earned respect and she has to earn the respect of Mansoor Ali Khan to for him to speak respectfully about her?
No, 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 no. Don't quote me wrong. Don't quote me wrong. No, I never said that. I just made a statement that respect has to be earned and respect everybody. I never meant what Mansoor has done. I've already condemned it. I again repeat, I've already condemned it. He shouldn't have done that. And even
So
if
when we are
he
talking
says
about a
that
woman's
it is a
respect, we
slip
know
of
that we have
tongue
to
or
respect everybody. I
it is
think
a
we live
joke,
in a
he should
society
take
where we
his back.
understand that we have to respect everybody. We are talking about a woman's dignity in this context. Let's stick to that, Brinda.
But we'll
You
only
wanted to
say
make a
women.
point. Go ahead,
But we
Kasturi,
will
then I'll come
only
to you.
talk about women.
We will talk about women, we will talk about men, we will talk about people in our families, in our communities and societies who continue stereotypical, disrespectful language and behavior. It is time for us to speak up. And Madam Barkha, I want to bring it to your notice. If there are 100 cases of Me Too and there are 20 so-called false cases, do you want to ignore the 80? And say that false cases were filed? I think we must not speak this kind of a patriarchal, stereotypical language.
20?
We know that in every sphere. One moment, let me finish. Let me finish, madam. Madam, let me finish. There is a critical mass and you want to address that critical mass of 80 people. The 20, if they are false cases, then they are thrown out of the court. That's it. You do not now say, because of the 20, I do not want to listen to the 80. So that is what I'm trying to tell you over here. That is all. Respectful, dignified interactions is everybody's right and everybody's duty.
Okay, Kasturi, please go ahead. You wanted to make a point.
Yes. First off, I need to tell the other two speakers here that the Tamil industry has been completely taken aback and we are completely and solidly behind Trisha. We stand by Trisha. A lot of people have been voicing, especially the women of our industry have been voicing out in support of Trisha. Yes, the top stars have not completely come out and said anything, but I'm hoping that in the days to come, they will take a stance. As a whole, our artists union, the Tamil Nadu Artists Union, has spoken for everybody by sending him a notice as well as issuing a public condemnation of Mr. Mansoor Ali Khan's insensitive words. So, Brindaji, don't think that we are sitting here watching the tamasha. We have taken it very seriously. And even in the Telugu industry, many stars, including Chiranjeevi, have come out against this kind of obnoxious behavior and they have come out in support of Trisha, number one. Number two, we just condemn. My issue is, it's not about who said it. It's not about who it was said against. The biggest issue here, as Shreya said, the biggest issue here is the normalizing of crass remarks and misogyny. It's the normalizing of sexual abuse as humor. You know, let's be very fair to Mansoor. That's what he does. What does he do in movies? Every time he acts in combination with a female actor, he's probably acting in a rape sequence. However, to normalize that and to portray that as something that he enjoys doing, instead of saying professionally that that is something he does as part of work, but that's not what he takes home with him. That's where the problem lies. Because we do not have a mature, everybody is not mature enough to discriminate between real and real. And we have enough problems with misogyny already, which is being preached through movies. Thank you very much. And then we have somebody who comes off screen, breaks the barrier, breaks the fourth wall and tells people, I was looking forward to acting in a sequence like this. That's where the problem lies. Do not normalize sexual
Okay.
abuse, even
Kasturi,
if you do that for a living as an actor. Do not normalize that. Do not say that's something enjoyable, because there are people listening to you. Here's the worst part. There are thousands of people in Tamil Nadu right now, public, nameless, faceless, public, who are supporting Mansoor, who are influenced by him. He is influencing a section of society. That's where the danger lies. That's why this is a serious issue. And Barkat,
you know
don't even
exactly what I
say,
wanted
I
to
don't
say,
care.
Brinda, when you said that these are popular people, they should think about what they say. When you said, Brinda, the fact of the matter is that they're saying it because they're catering to their audiences. And as a society, we also have to introspect as to how and why and what we are reacting to. But Kasturi, with due respect to the South Indian film industry, we also put out, past instances where members of the film industry have made some very, very sexist and objectionable remarks. What Mansoor Ali Khan said about Trisha is not the first instance. Why do we see this happening again and again from an industry which is considered to be an open-minded industry which has, something for everybody?
I think it's a few bad apples that bring a a generalization, a stereotype against the entire industry. The people that are in your snippets are habitual offenders. That's how they talk. I'm not making an excuse for the way they talk. I'm saying that's how they talk.
Actually, they're not
While
taught a
we are
lesson.
disgusted with it, we are not surprised. So really, I would say that most of the industry is very supportive. We are a big family. And in most cases, the Actors Union takes immediate reservations, immediate offense against such activities. When Radharavi went and said something really crass about Nayanthara put out a statement, and
Yeah.
he kind of explained and he kind of expressed regret. So it was forgotten. It was forgiven. It was forgotten. But Mansoor didn't do that. He is sitting there and justifying what he says. I really think, somebody said, Barka said something like, Me Too's, lots of fake cases. I don't care if there are 99 fake cases, if you can help the one genuine case. That's just how it is. Yes, we are a work in progress. Yes, women's respect. Don't say we have to earn our respect. Respect is our birthright, and we will have it. Whether we are an actor or a woman in any other sphere, we don't have to earn nothing. It is the duty of every human to give women respect, period. So, with the Tamil industry, yes, it is
Okay.
not our proudest moment right now, and this has made national news, and it's very unfortunate. But I speak for many, many cultured people in our big South Indian film industry. We have been talking about it in private as well, and pretty bad about it. So I would say that don't look at the bad apples that give us all a bad name.
Barkha, do you think
Yeah,
one
I
of the
want to
solutions
answer
can
this
be the
question, why
fact
it
that
is
we can
happening
teach?
again and again. Can I?
Yeah, okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, please do.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, can I? Can
Yeah,
I
Barkha,
speak?
please go ahead.
Hello. Yeah. See, you asked the question, why is happening again and again? It's happening again and again because every time it happens, they get scot-free. So they should be punished also, na? Because these are big people. They get away. And then next time, there's a little bit hue and cry in the media. But that's all. And then after some time, they apologize, or the other one says, okay, I've forgotten whatever happened. They do the mutual agreement with themselves, and then it vanishes. So this is the problem. Firstly, we never discuss anything. Whenever a woman says such comments, I've never had a single discussion on it. Never in my life. Secondly, when a man says there's a little bit of hue and cry, and if it is actors, they will always hire big lawyers, and then they get scot-free. So nothing is going to happen. We are only going to discuss this. Nothing is going to happen. I am telling you that again another Trisha will come and say that now this has happened. So the best part is shun them. Don't work with them. These girls, the Tamilian heroines over there, they should themselves stick to the point that we will not work with such people. This is what I wanted to convey to the Tamilian actress.
My name is Kasthuri. Thank you,
Okay,
Barka.
okay, Brinda,
you have at least, my name in. Anyway, I just want to say
Thank you.
that,
Sorry.
I just wanted to say Mansoor Ali Khan has already been a shunned actor in our industry, and he got a comeback with Leo. And he really spoiled it by opening his mouth too much. That's what has happened right now. He was not very busy or anything. He was kind of halfway to forgotten dumb. And
So
now
maybe he wanted some negative publicity. So he has done this.
He has a movie release, and he thought
maybe he wanted some negative publicity.
Whatever his reason was, the fact is that he has made a crass comment. Brinda, you wanted to respond to what Barkha was saying. Please go ahead.
Yes. What I wanted to share is this is not only in the film industry, but you can see it in various professional fields. If there is a woman who speaks up and there is a woman who challenges this kind of behavior or speech, she is immediately shunned. The system and the mechanisms work in such a way that she may not get a role again. She may not be asked to come to be the heroine or even brought to the limelight. And everybody will keep quiet and silent. And that is why it becomes more and more difficult for women to speak up, because the structures, the systems and the mechanisms do not encourage her or support her and stand by her. And so it is time that not only the film industry, but across all kinds of professions, for the systems and the structures to support this woman. It's great that we have some progressive laws, but if we do not have people, if we do not have these systems supporting that woman and saying that, yes, what you have said, we believe in you and we will take action. It's not that you are wrong or you provoked it or whatever it is, because that's the statement people make. That is why when you say they must shun them, great. So also the producers, the directors, the financiers in this particular case must shun people like Mansoor Ali Khan or anybody else who does this kind of thing. It shouldn't be that the female actor is struggling to now make herself, justify herself and reason out.
Yeah, which is the case which happens mostly in such cases. But Kasthuri, Barkha made a fair point and a good point. The fact that these people are let off just after a bit of hue and cry, perhaps because they're big stars, because they're known names, they're famous people, and that's why nothing substantial, nothing concrete is done against them. Now, tomorrow, Mansoor Ali Khan has been summoned by the Chennai police. Do you really expect something to move forward substantially, where we do see that he's going to be impacted by the kind of statement and behavior that he has shown, and he's unapologetic about it?
A little bit of background. He has already been, this is not new to me, he's already been arrested in a sexual molestation case several years ago. So it's not new to him. It's not going to necessarily change his life upside down. It's not going to matter to any of the public also. I mean, we have real problems in Tamil Nadu. This is just a news for headline making news for this certain number of days. Already today, it has been overtaken by another star in a Big Boss program who came out and revealed sexual abuse that she endured at the hands of a Telugu hero several years ago. It's very unfortunate that she revealed it now instead of, she actually spoke up then, but she remembered that. So it has already started making headlines, and Trisha's travails are forgotten. That said, I think she is big enough. Trisha is big enough. Roja is a minister. Khushbu is the National Commission of Women board member. So I think the people that are involved in Mansoor case are big enough to not let this, disappear or be forgotten. I think there will be a resolution to this case that will set an example, that will keep other offenders in check. I do believe that will happen this time. I think he bit off more than he could chew. But here's the thing: you said, these are big stars and they get away. I remember there was a huge rape case about two Malayalam stars who then came back, and it was work as usual, and they were in fact more successful, and if anything, after they were absolved of that case. They weren't even absolved, the case just kind of died a quiet death. So I think it's a mirror on society when people don't really care about sexual abuse. I think the system has to change from the people. Every guy, every male in society, be it Tamil Nadu or elsewhere in India, I mean, we've got ministers who, in Nirbhaya case, we've got a chief minister of a state saying boys will be boys. The rot is that bad. So we can't expect something overnight, but I think slowly and surely, you said big stars are involved, so they will get away. I think big stars are involved who are victims, so maybe this time the perpetrators won't get away. I'm hoping. So let's hope that men
let's hope
they will.
Yeah.
how to talk and how to behave.
They will. I'm
Or even
200% sure nothing is going to happen.
Why, Barkha, do you not have faith in our law enforcement agencies? We can hope that something happens, something concrete
Nothing is
happens.
going to happen. This is not the first time. Even when he was arrested, nothing concrete is going to happen. He was arrested before also. And he has been doing this before also. Now also he'll continue. Big people have law in their pocket. Nothing is going to happen. These laws are only for ordinary people. Aam Admi. They are only facing all. Again, what did you say?
I think ordinary people are just as disgusting sometimes. I think abusers are not restricted to big people or VIPs or celebrities. Misogyny runs deep and it runs quite wide in our society. I think, in fact, many more people get away with it because they're not famous enough to create a hue and a cry.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that. And, perhaps
But
the fact that many more
like
people in our everyday conversations are getting away with it.
Largely, misogyny gets romanticized and glamorized.
Yes, it does. It does. But quickly, before I wrap this discussion up, Brinda, what do you think is really the solution to it? Introspection as a society and stricter laws, perhaps?
Introspection as a society is very important and it must continuously happen. But we also want the laws may be strict, but the implementation is not, and education. Because we constantly also see, with due respect to films and media and everything, there is this glamorizing, there is a fantasy that romanticizes things of this nature. So people think that it is okay, and that must stop. Because it is enough that we have started talking about a female actor as a cheese, as an object, as a commodity, and that we must stop. So the censor boards also have a role over here, but in this particular case, I do hope that there would be a precedent and an example set that this is no longer a joke. Certainly not acceptable in today's world. And women want and will speak up. And the respect is not to be earned. That is, like Kasthuri said, every woman's birthright.
I just want to quickly add a sentence.
Kasthuri wanted to make a point. Please go ahead. Yeah.
The laws are very strict. The laws are already very strict. We don't want any other law. I wanted to make a point.
Okay.
The laws are very strict.
Okay.
Only the implementation
yes,
part
Barkha, we heard
has
you.
to
You
be
made your
seen.
point.
No more laws. We don't want any more laws.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly add, you
Okay.
asked for solutions.
Okay.
I'll say this. Yatha Raja, Tatha Praja. Once upon a time in Tamil Nadu, we had great role models like Kamaraj and, so many wonderful leaders. Now we have leaders who all have two wives officially and many more dalliances. And this is even a national situation. I think that is one of the biggest reasons people think that maybe it's not a bad thing.
Okay. Okay. I think what Brinda said, more education, I just beg to differ with the usage of the term education because, we've got a lot of educated, uneducated people who behave like this, who say such things. Perhaps the word we want to use here and implement is sensitivity, soft skills that we want to inculcate in our young boys as well as girls who grow up to be responsible adults who do not make such crass comments about the other person and are more dignified in their public discourse.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Brinda Adige, Barkha Trehan and Kasthuri. Thank you very much to all you ladies for joining us on Mirror Now and sharing your perspective on this absolutely shameful remark that Mansoor Ali Khan has made. With that, we are slipping into a short break. News and updates will continue on the other side. Stay tuned to Mirror Now.
अरे क्या मैडम, कब से घंटी बजा रहा हूँ।
मैडम जल्दी हाथ साफ करो ना, मेरे को लेट